Hey guys, we're doing something a little bit different today. Usually our normal videos, have my cousin's help and he has a good setup at home and we have good quality microphones and all that, but today was kind of offhand. I just kind of felt like doing something, like talking, and so I did. Um, don't know if I'll be making a habit of this or anything. Uh, if next video is probably in 6 months anyway. But for now, yeah, here it is. Sorry about the audio quality. It's kind of dog shit at the start. It gets a little bit better later on. So, like, stick with it, please. I suppose if you're actually interested in what I have to say, then you'll be able to understand at least most of it. So yeah, enjoy, I suppose. And maybe I'll be making a habit of this because I actually really enjoyed doing it. Yeah. Uh, yeah, yeah. See you guys in probably 6 months. So it's 3:40 in the morning. I couldn't sleep once again. My insomnia is back. It's usually comes around fall, so I decided to take a walk in the city. It's autumn. Yeah, it's November. Everything around me is either dead or dying, and it's yeah. I just needed to clear my thoughts a little bit. So yeah, now I'm here. I'm probably gonna go walk out to the river that runs through the middle of our city and sit down. That's usually my. I feel depressed, but I want to feel like I'm in a movie, so I'm gonna sit there and think spot. It's my go-to place, usually. Also, where I used to. It's also where I used to go when I was working, and I needed to take a break, so I would just walk out there, have a smoke, come back, and that's probably what I'm gonna do now as well. I mean, I don't want to stay out too long. It's Jesus, yeah. I got class tomorrow at my university, but I mean, it's either laying in my bed watching random YouTube videos or taking a stroll, and I lay in bed watching random YouTube videos enough, so I figured it's time for a bit of a break from that. So yep, I've made it here. Now I'm sitting. It's a lovely view, honestly. Like it's yeah, it's between 3 and 4. That's what's called the witching hour, which I found that. Oh, look. Oh, just a leaf. Thought it was a rat. Whatever. Uh, there's a piece to it that I don't get in my house, even when everyone's sleeping. It's this is the third biggest city in the country I live in, uh, but it's absolutely dead on a Monday night or Tuesday morning, depending on how you look at it. Sometimes there's like one or two cars, like maybe a cop car patrolling, maybe some truck going to and from their workplace, but especially on the far side of the river, it's pretty empty. Uh, that's why it's this place in the city is my go-to, and especially at this time, because it's what's the word for it? What could I guess peaceful is probably the best. Cause like in my house, like it's in a nice place. It's quiet. Everyone sleeps. Like it's a quiet place, but it's not peaceful. Cause it's my room. I'm there all the time. So many memories, so many experiences. It's not. It's just not the same as just this random riverbank somewhere in Europe. Okay, managed to roll a cigarette. It's a bit hard because my hands are freezing, but cigarette light uh, should keep me warm enough, warm as I need to be. Uh, yeah, I've never like sat down and recorded myself. Like, well, obviously I have, but not like just my voice and not for any project or anything. It's just kind of a diary. Maybe I'll put it up on honestly on YouTube. Maybe not. That remains to be seen. See how much I can salvage of the shit audio that I'm probably gonna have because my earbuds are recording right now and they're not the best quality. And now my lighter's dead. Fuck me. Now the reason I couldn't sleep, and from what I can tell, is that it always comes around late to mid fall when I start feeling really fucking down, kind of like how I used to feel back when I was in high school. Always, my self confidence disappears, my sense of self worth decreases, and my misanthropy, is that the one where you hate everyone? Yeah, my misanthropy comes back, which I'm really not happy about because I like to consider myself a very friendly and open person. It's just it's something happens to me when the seasons change, and I just and okay, so basically, back when I was in high school, I would just like when I was like riding the tram to get to school or walking home or whatever, I would be listening to music, right? And fucking anyone who passed me or looked at me, I would just feel this overwhelming sense of just like disgust is probably the right word, and just I just really fucking didn't like anyone, and I never showed it, like I was nice enough to people. I'm not calling myself a sociopath. Like I was like when I'm nice to someone, it's genuine, but I just always had this like lingering sense of just like disdain towards most people. Wasn't very popular in high school, in case you couldn't tell. And but like I've this was like fucking what, 4 5 years ago, and I've genuinely outgrown it. Like I'm a genuinely happy and positive person now, like 90% of the time, and I'm very very proud of that, about how much I managed to improve myself. But it's just kind of coming back, even though like there isn't even like a necessary like an exact trigger for it. It's just like all of a sudden the friends I have at my university, the people I do genuinely like, when I think about them, and if I think about like meeting them after being on, like, they're not like close friends. I have a couple close friends in university, but like but most of my friend group, or the people I'm friendly with, if I just think about meeting them, or no, fuck that. If I think about what they think of me, I just can't help but imagine that they think I'm a fucking cunt and that I'm a piece of shit. Or at least that I'm just, hold on, car. Sorry about that. Or that I'm like not someone they actually care about, not someone they actually want to meet, and based on evidence, like, that shouldn't be what I believe, right? That obviously. But it's just, and this isn't all of them, of course. Like I still know that like many people are still, not many, but like a couple people are still interested in me, but so many of them, I feel like the main group, I just feel like I'm not fucking wanted, despite the overwhelming contrary evidence. Yeah, I guess tonight's little essay is titled Anxiety. General anxiety? Yeah, probably. Another car, sorry. Oh, and an ambulance. Yeah, I was saying that this place is dead, but it's It's not not dead enough, I suppose. For an audio recording. Okay, so but like the main point I'm trying to make here is I just out of nowhere I'm now once again worried that people don't like me and aren't interested. I'm once again terrified of my future and even death. Like holy shit, like death is going to be a different little uh speech that I give at a different time, but I haven't worried or I haven't been anxious about the thought of dying in like 3 4 years. And today I'm laying in bed and I'm like, holy shit, this is all gonna end. What the fuck? And okay, now I sound like a teenager trying to philosophize, but but like this overwhelming sense of dread at the finality of life just kind of comes over me, which is really bizarre because like I was certain that I've moved past it, right? I've completely accepted my mortality at this point. But out of nowhere, right, it just comes back after 3 fucking years. And it just kind of bothers me, and it's not a feeling I missed whatsoever. It took a long time for me, the whole coping with death thing. I didn't finish it up at like pre or middle school where most people do. And it's it's just unfortunate. Okay, so now I'm thinking about why did I actually start this recording? What the fuck am I doing at 3:58 in the morning, freezing my ass off? And I figured it out. The thing that I love most in this life is talking, making points, arguing, and but mostly just listening to myself talk. And right now, at my deepest point in the past 12 months, 12 months, 10 months, there's no one to listen to me because people who normally would are sleeping because they also have university tomorrow and it's Monday, so there aren't many parties. Plus, I don't really want to burden people at a party with this shit. So I didn't really think this through. It's only now hitting me. Yeah, that's why I'm doing this recording. It's mostly just because I want to bitch, but I don't want to come out here and just talk into the air because that would make me seem even crazier. So I'm just talking into my into a voice recording, which I can then listen to and probably delete out of shame in about a week. But but right now it's quite therapeutic actually. My uh, a lot of people with anxiety have comfort people, who like if they're at like a party and there's too many people, then there's like one person that they know they'd like go up to and they kind of like stick to them. And I'm my own comfort person, so like what I need to do is just fucking talk. It doesn't really matter who's listening, if anyone. And that kind of does it for me. That's mostly enough. Yeah, now I'm just waiting to get tired again. I think I'm gonna take a walk. Maybe down. Ooh, should I cross the bridge? Shit. Should I? Dare I? Better yet. Okay, so yeah, no, I thought about it. I don't want to take a long walk again because I actually did this once before, but that was more like a vlog for my friends. I got really, exact same thing happened, and I think it was in like early December instead of early November. It was last year, 2020 was it? Or fuck me, it was 2019. Jesus Christ. Well, anyway, I went, I crossed. There's two bridges that cross the river in this city. And I went across one bridge, walked all the way on the far side over to the other bridge, came back. And then walked out. God, it was like a 3 hour trip, and it was actually a pretty cool video I made out of it. It's in Hungarian, so on the off chance, sorry, it's a car. On the off chance that I do even bother posting this thing, I'm not posting the other one. Not that anyone would be particularly interested. But yeah. Yeah, nah, fuck it. It's time to go home. I mean, I'm not tired enough. I don't know. I don't even know if I'll still be able to sleep when I get home again, but some fresh air did me good at the very least. Well, okay, so I've made it home. I've decided not to make a big trip out of this little excursion. Good thing too, because it started raining and it's already only like 3 degrees Celsius, so it's probably for the best. Um, yeah, so now I'm just sitting outside on our balcony, enjoying the view and all that. Um, Not that I can see much because it's pitch black, but yeah, I can infer. So yeah, well, on the off chance I do post this, thanks for listening, and it's been I should do this more often, honestly. This was pretty fun.